Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Yes, we're
Dead
back.
center.
These girls are
Next
still
round's on you.
playing with their games.
He's coming. Put your gun away. Caution.
Anyway, the last couple of videos, we were looking for, it was just a task, a little side quest. Not this one, not this one. These are all regular ones here. Wait, let's close this. Might get it in here. Main quest completed. Botched, completed. Okay, alright, well. They don't put side quests in here? That you complete? Man, we were searching all over the place for comic books on Gorgon. And it should be here. I don't see it. These are all the main quest lines here. Okay, anyway, we're going to start Murder on Eridanos. Put it up. Put it up. Can I put it up? Oh, it's not completed yet. That's dumbass. Here's where we want to go. We already got it hooked up. Okay. We got to travel to Eridanos. So off camera, I managed to find a halfway decent dialogue. It's got dialogue skills +5, and I stuck the improved silver tongue kit, which gives my dialogue skills up to 10, which is pretty good. I mean, that gives me 15 now, my dialogue skills. So when I have that on, my dialogue's not bad. It's almost at 90. Persuade, lie, intimidate. And, you know, this hat gives me persuade skills +7. And then I have an intimidate. I thought I had an intimidate helmet here somewhere. Probably got rid of it. Yeah, I must have got. Oh, here's an intimidate suit. Okay, so I have an intimidate suit, not an intimidate hat. So we can do intimidate here too. This also has a silver tongue kit on it. But this here is a. This is a legendary suit. I don't know where I got that from. Oh, that's my VP armor. Yeah, I got that from Sublight. Okay. So we got that. I really could use a dialogue hat, but this works pretty good for now. I think this here might sneak. No, I need stealth skills. Something with stealth skills that would up my dialogue too. So anyway, let's go to Eridanos, which is here. Another planet that has rings around it.
Touchdown on the atmospheric complex in Eridanos.
Cool. This is like it's like a vacation place. I guess that's us landing, huh? The unreliable has arrived. The last roll of Halcyon Helen. Ah, what are we supposed to do? Speak to... Jesus, that's fast. What do? We have to go speak to the bellhop. Alright, let's go speak to the bellhop.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
What's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset? Yeah, that all sounds good. I was promised a room. I don't need Sublight's welcome. Can you fill me in on the details? Let's go with the mood. What's the mood?
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Let me see. Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's. What was the product? What was the product release a big deal? Hope they keep it canceled. One less bullshit corporate parade. Anyway, I'm going to look into the crime scene. Was the product a big deal?
You bet it was. Rizzo's rented out the ballroom in the hotel just for the launch event. Reckoned it was gonna be a real swell affair. Rizzo's ain't unveiled the product since the debut of Spectrum Ultraviolet. Invisible to the naked eye, and as it happened, prone to causing massive internal bleeding. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Thanks. I'll see you later. Let me see. I don't need you to take my bags.
You're certain? All right, then. Guess we can probably set you up with some spare uniforms if you must yours.
Alright. I missed the whole dialogue of getting a room. We'll probably get one here somewhere. Fast travel. Luxury landing port. Like I said, lots of dialogue in this one here.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Awesome.
You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
The Presidential Queen. Chapter 1. Cool. Anything I can hear I can steal? What's this? Purpleberry munch. Okay. Alright, where are we going? What about my room?
Since Halcyon Helen's dead, I guess they're gonna have to find a new Aetherwave star. You hear about any auditions happening? Feel free to...
Alright, we gotta go this way, I guess. The Grand Colonial. Cool. This looks like a landing strip. I guess it's a road. Alright, let's head into the hotel.
Halcyon Helen can meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible shame.
Halcyon is dead. Make way for the inspector. I was thinking I'd get a room. Don't I get a room? Let's talk to this guy. Give me a room, dude.
The crime scene's awaiting, Inspector.
Alright.
Can't believe something like this could happen in my hotel.
You found...
When I found her, I was just hoping she had a little too much to drink, but all the grievous bodily injury adds up, I suppose.
This room seems like a bad place to loiter after hours. You found the body and you didn't tell me?
You didn't ask. Anyway, I'm sure you've got questions.
You want to give me some more details on how you came across the body? Did you see Helen the day of her death? Got any idea who might have wanted to harm Helen? Yeah, let's do this one first.
Sure, I'd taken to checking the ballroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand? Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Did you kill her?
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Any idea why she would have been here after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling? Sure. What's on your mind?
Did you see Helen the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing? No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
I think we both know that you're itching to gossip. It's also unfavored not to answer my questions, at least if you feel like your bones whole. Let's go with persuade.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises of the Prophet of Profitability, and didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think.
Prophet
Seemed
of
especially
Profitability.
strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
What's the deal with the Prophet of Profitability? She's a guest?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't she and Helen get along?
As far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the Prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more. I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. Just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Got any idea who might have wanted to kill Helen?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Alright. I want a room though, you know, right? I think I'll get one eventually because the elevator takes you up there somewhere. Alright, what about this guy? What's he doing?
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home.
Can't talk to him? Yes, I
Oh,
can.
you're the inspector. Welcome. Has anyone helped you with your luggage yet?
Okay, he's got nothing. Alright, let's go into the ballroom. Everybody's standing around looking at the dead body.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Inspector, huh? Let's skip the pleasantries. I'm ready to begin my investigation. Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave. I was actually looking for the bar. Do they serve drinks? Little umbrellas here? Let's go with that one.
Our dossier mentioned you had problems committing to a job. In accordance with Rizzo's company policy, I am required to give you this motivational message. I believe you will find that assisting your local Rizzo's security department is even more thrilling than the sweet, smooth flavor of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Dr. Goodnight, ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Guessing you're talking about the body. What have you got for me, Doctor? Is it directions to the spa? I'll do that one.
Are you talking about that program? What was it called? Perspiring your way to productivity? No, what I have is much more invigorating.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier.
A
Hold it in your
discrepancy
hands.
amplifier.
Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Okay, what does this thing do? Let's go with science, because I'll get some XP for this. Interesting. I'm guessing the device makes use of deterministic conclusive.
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Got it, thanks. Sounds like something the OSI teaches. So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay, we have to put the amplifier on, huh? Put the amplifier on. Okay. 2. You'll need to use the discovery amplifier's scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. Okay. Alright. Oh man, it's gonna take up a space in my weapon slot too, huh? Yeah, alright.
This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Smack it around a little. Science. I see you've been designed with a module analytic system. What else you got? What else can you
The
do?
discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
So you gotta speak to
Oh,
the
you'll
weapon,
love
huh?
this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Enough. Let's focus. Okay, let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Was she trying to spell the name of her killer? What's the unreleased Rizzo's product? Must be brown. Huh?
Rizzo's Spectrum Brown has not yet been released for consumption.
Ooh,
Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridanos Atmosphere Complex in partnership with Halcyon Helen.
Was she trying to spell the name of her
This
killer?
hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Black Hole Birdie staying here? Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here? Let's do that one, yeah.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database. B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Burbage 3001. Make a note of this for later, amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved complement. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. Alright, what else are we supposed to do? Footsteps.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the Grand Ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
taste the dirt. Okay, yeah, let's taste the dirt. Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the Purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonial.
So, Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case.
Jesus, you guys are
You'll
pretty
need
bad, huh?
Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite.
Oh, nice.
Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Alright, we get a room. Not sure what that does for me, but we'll go check it out. Concierge? What's this? Is locked? Requires employee access card level A. No unlock. Hey, you.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
See, I don't need any help from the front desk right now. Right, you have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
Nice.
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You've got some profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Let me see. Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died? Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here. We've got some kind of productivity guru here, right? What's her deal? Helen's co-star, Woolrich. Have any reason want her dead? Let's go with Birdie first.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Okay, what about this personality guru?
Her deal?
Productivity guru.
Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself. Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool. I mean, Spencer Woolrich has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him. Don't waste your time.
Helen's co-star, Woolrich. He have any reason to have her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Did you notice anything about Halcyon before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. so she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely? Was she closer with some people than with others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
That's it, eh?
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time. I like to let my reputation speak for me. The fewer people that know about me, the better. I'd say, too bad. Let's do this one.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so. It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building.
What does
and
the
the amenities
penthouse,
on offer.
the penthouse have to offer? Is there anything about the upper levels? No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel. Let's see what this thing says here.
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolrich gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the
Who would be
hotel.
interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in the entire half of the hotel. Guess you don't lump yourself in with the other workers, not mincing words. Let's go over the other levels of the hotel then. Let's do this one.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
There was some more stuff here.
Who
Let's
would be
see.
interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant.
Let's go with the other levels and see what this says.
Of course.
Same
Your
thing.
interest is my pleasure, as dictated by Mr. Kincannon, Inspector.
Okay, so that's it. She's got nothing
If
else.
you're sure.
Alright. Alright, I have my room key. What's this? Dissident Queen. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Really?
An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Okay, anything else? This all steel? It is, okay. What's this? The severed head of Babbage 2000. Okay. Does that need to be examined? No, just that one area, I guess. What do we have here? Steal Rizzo's Rangers taser uniform. Okay. Maybe I will steal that. See if it's got anything good on it. Dodge, blah, blah, blah. Nothing great. Okay. Severed Head. Dissident Queen, Chapter 2. Alright. So this thing is going to jabber whenever something comes up I need to look at. Okay, so that's pretty good. What about this here? What can we do here? Nothing there. Greetings. Can't do anything. Just exit, leave the conversation. Okay. I wanted to get a pass key to this. Here, oh, it's open now.
If you have an issue
No,
with
this
your-
one here. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Probably go to my room right now, eh? Speak with Administrator Lavoco in the penthouse terminal. Okay. Exploration. Scanning errands for evidence. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, more with a weapon. The amplifier. Okay, they call it a weapon, huh? Alright, so we have to go upstairs to my room.
Yeah, when was the last
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me, I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor. Let's go to the penthouse suite first. Because they won't let me here, I don't think.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor.
Okay, let's just go to the
Next up,
penthouse.
the finest seat in the house.
What are all these people doing? Oh, the kids are all here. How about that? So it's a group party after all, huh? And is this Pam? Looks like Pam. Okay, so everybody's here. What's this? Pile of cigarettes. Awesome. Profitability flyer. Cool. Nyoka. Pavadi. Does this say Pam? Sam. Not Pam. Sam. Okay. What's back here? Alcohol. Let's steal it. Yeah, didn't do a very good job of cleaning up here, did they? I have a workbench in here. That's pretty good. So I guess this is my new space. I don't have to go back to my ship. And spatial. What's this? Oh, chocolate bar. Bratwurst, or Boerwurst, or Spratwurst, or whatever it is. I don't know. Ooh, some bit cartridges. That's good. Nice one to leave me a tip. And a workbench. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to this guy on the... What's down here? Anything? Nice place. No windows. Well, I guess we have windows, but you can't see shit. It's the penthouse suite, eh? And this must be my bedroom. This looks pretty messed up.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Dun dun dun. What else?
Helen, where did we go wrong?
Huh?
Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you.
Birdie.
So much.
Can I sleep here? I can't. Oh, I can't sleep here in all this shit, can I? Okay. Let's see. I guess this must be the bathroom over here, eh? Nice bathroom. Well, they got a bottle of booze in the bathroom too, huh? That's the only way to go. Weapon parts. Alright, let's go talk to the guy that's waiting to talk to us. Wait, is that a ring? Oh, earrings. Just what I wanted. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to the guy. Where's he? Is he on this machine here? Looks like he's on this machine over here.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Let me see. Let's skip the small talk. I don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them. You mean Ruth Bellamy. Halcyon Helen was just a character. You don't sound too bothered by her death. Let's go with this one.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown.
Ooh, that's terrible.
You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people. Any publicity is good publicity. Just turn this into an ad for Rizzo Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stoppingly good.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas. There are waivers you need to sign. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Helen was at the Purpleberry orchards before her death. Persuade. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Bear that in mind. Can't keep your people under control, Ludovica. So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives? That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay. Alright, so we have a lead, huh? Like I said, lots of dialogue. We'll get into some combat sooner or later. No people are going to stop us from doing what we're going to do. So what does this say? Track down the profit of profitability. So we got two things we can do. More logs. Black Hole Birdie's message. Okay. Alright, so let's call it a video right here. And then we'll just get into the game and see what's happening. The game is afoot. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.